Welcome back to NWA Main Event here on the Ion Network. Jason James, Mike Porter coming at you from ringside. Tag team action in the ring. The Lucky Charms, Chris Kane and Dyron Flynn taking on White Tiger and Larry Cooter.
Jason, I believe this was the only tag team match slated for tonight's event in Portland, Tennessee. Everybody is enjoying the show tonight, but they're looking forward to seeing the King, Jerry Lawler.
That match coming up later in the broadcast. Jerry Lawler one-on-one with Jeff the Crippler Daniels, but a credible tag team in the competition right now. The formation of the Lucky Charms, Dyron Flynn and Chris Kane. Boy, these two, you know, this is the perfect explanation of you can't judge a book by its cover, because looking at these two, you wouldn't expect much, but really, really dominating the tag team bracket here in NWA Main Event.
Right now, Jason, you're exactly right. They're about the dominant tag team here at NWA
Main Event. I know what you meant, Mike. Sometimes we get a little tongue-tied. We are doing this live to tape, boy, and it's nothing like it. Nonetheless, Chris Kane looking a little frustrated in the early going of this contest as he complains to the referee of a hair pull. White Tiger with a rebuttal saying he did not pull the hair of Chris Kane. And the crowd here in Portland, Tennessee seems to be behind White Tiger and Larry Cooter.
Well, I believe they would be, Jason, because I don't think Chris Kane is able to tell the truth about hardly anything. There goes behind.
That's
belly to back suplex, trying to hold White Tiger down, coming around.
Look at Kane, almost veteran instincts as he sits the knee on the lower back of White Tiger, enabling him to move. And now a shot to the midsection, and that could have been a little low.
I think the referee gave him a warning, Jason, not to go down below the belt, but you know how it is. These guys will take any shortcut they can to try to get to a victory.
When a lot of times in the heat of athletic competition, sometimes, you know, you kick a man a little lower than you intend to, but I don't think Chris Kane intended to kick him in the stomach. I think he intended to do exactly what he did.
I think you're right. Chris Kane is devious. He'll take any shortcut he can trying to get that pin. And I'll tell you, he is bringing up Dyron Flynn right in his footsteps.
And Chris Kane tried the nip up there, but the legs of Chris Kane were just a little too short to make contact with the canvas as he fell right on the back of his skull. Tagged to Larry Cooter.
And I believe these two guys were partners at one time, weren't they, Jason?
Absolutely. You know, they say good friends, better enemies. And that is the truth in this case between Larry Cooter and Chris Kane. We saw many weeks ago Larry Cooter finally get frustrated, fed up with the way Chris Kane had been treating him at the Nick Goulas Sports Arena. And wait a minute, Dyron Flynn now fell to the canvas after a shot from Cooter.
There's a shot from Chris Kane to Cooter. Cooter firing back on Kane. Kane back in the corner.
Irish whip now. Kane in hard. Cooter follows with a huge lariat and a bulldog to follow that. Roll through elbow from Larry Cooter, looking impressive. Pin attempt. And boy, that was about a half second away from being over.
Almost had a winner there, Jason. Cooter going over to tag White Tiger. White Tiger coming in. Short jab, that jab to the ribs of Chris Kane.
Now Chris Kane shot into the opposite rope. Tiger off with a drop kick right to the face of Kane. Elevation, perfect level of elevation from White Tiger. Of course, it's not hard to jump about 3 foot in the air. Nonetheless, drop kick delivered right to the face of Chris Kane, and Kane now rakes the eyes of White Tiger.
White Tiger going across the other corner. He goes up and misses Kane. Kane follows him again. He goes up and misses. One more time. Let's see what happens here. Oh, my goodness.
And
you talk about low blow.
Once more, a shot below the belt. The referee now, once again, warning Chris Kane. That should have been a blatant disqualification on the half of the Lucky Charms.
Chris Kane coming back with that knee. Picking a White Tiger up off the mat. White Tiger is getting a little bit slow now, feeling the effects of the cane.
And tagged to Dyron Flynn. First time he's been in this competition since the bell has rung. Could be a double team maneuver here. Double Irish whip, Tiger off the ropes, and a double back elbow delivered hard to the sternum of White Tiger, rolls him through. Another Irish whip. Wait a minute, do-si-do and a clothesline. Boy, these two operating like a tag team.
They're working like a well-oiled machine tonight, Jason. Darren Flynn taking it to White Tiger. White Tiger is down on the mat. Goes for the pin. It's a lazy pin. Grabs the leg, though, for the hook. White Tiger kicks out at the 2 count.
That could have cost him the win in the contest. Not fully going for that pin attempt the way he should have. Tag now back to Chris Kane. Chris Kane in. Drops the knee on the chest of White Tiger. And you hear the crowd here in Portland, go Tiger go, behind White Tiger. And once again, Chris Kane able to cut him off.
I thought he was going for that rear chin lock, but he's not. He's picking the White Tiger up again, chops him. White Tiger going to the ropes. Kane continuing with his assault on the ropes, not giving White Tiger the break. Big chop. It's a fist to the side of the head. Referee coming in and trying, finally warning Chris Kane.
Ducks at the clothesline, goes for a sidewalk slam, but a head scissors, and the luck could have just run out from the Lucky Charms pin attempt, but no, Chris Kane able to kick out. And wait a minute, oh, huge power bomb as White Tiger went for the Hurricane Rana, straight into a power bomb pin attempt. No, able to kick out of the power bomb.
I'm going to tell you, White Tiger has got a resilience. He's coming up. He's almost to that 3 count, but he gets that shoulder up and breaks that count, Jason.
Darren Flynn back into the contest, and he clotheslines White Tiger after running off the ropes to build momentum. Pin attempt, 2 count, 3. No. White Tiger able once again to kick out. You see the concern on the face of his tag partner, Larry Cooter, as he almost attempted to come in the ring and break that pin, but White Tiger was able to break it on his own.
He's going down for a pin again, but it's a lackadaisical pin, and I don't believe he's going to get it, and he didn't. White Tiger kicked out again.
Tag once more to Chris Kane. Chris Kane in the ring. This match continues here in Portland, Tennessee at the Richland Park Gym. 450 strong. Packed this place, the Richland Park Gym, for the big main event tonight. Jerry the King Lawler against Jeff Daniels, and a double clothesline, both men down.
Referee checking with both men, now starting his count. 2. We're going up to 3, Jason.
Well, he's at 3.
No one has made an attempt to get up off that mat.
He's at 4 now. The crowd counting along with the referee. 5 count now. Tag made to both ends. Cooter clocks Darren Flynn, clocks Chris Kane, back elbow to Flynn, back elbow to Kane, and Cooter is in. House of Fire onto the Lucky Charms. Little meeting of the minds. Both men crash skulls, and both men down.
White Tiger going over with Darren Flynn. Cooter is picking up Chris Kane. They've both started to work on these guys in the corners.
And you hear the chops from White Tiger onto Darren Flynn and from Cooter onto Kane. Boy, these two, a little rebuttal there. And Chris Kane, Larry Cooter trading blows, as are White Tiger and Darren Flynn. A headbutt now from Kane. The referee has lost all control of the action. Looks like a double Irish whip. Both men off into the ropes. Duck of the clothesline. Wait a minute. Double sunset flip. Double pin. 1, 2. Double winners. White Tiger and Larry Cooter have just both beaten the Lucky Charms. Chris Kane and Darren Flynn in the middle of the ring. And Mike, we've got more action right after this commercial break.